Roman, how did the Russian government counter to the impact of the Panama Papers revelation?
There was no much reaction because in general they don't care, and in general, stories done by journalists do not have much impact on the Russian politics or whatever. So they just said that everything was a kind of masterminded campaign or plot against Russia organized by Americans, and despite the fact that the information is true, it was packed in a special in a special product to undermine the Russian government, of course, which is not true.
And what about the people of Russia? What do they think about this? Do they have any reaction? And what they gonna make about this?
Well, still the public was interested in our story because it was read by more than 1 million people, which is a good figure. But simultaneously, citizens are not ready to demand for changes or to demand for some, reaction from the state. Mainly, I think because the citizens are afraid to express their point of view.
And what is the difficulties of being journalist in Russia?
There are a lot of them, but the main one is that journalists in Russia face strong pressure from the state. And the recent example with RBC, probably the best newsroom in the country, when 3 editors were sacked just for their fantastic reports, proves that point of view.
And what do you think, what kind of role West has in case of corruption in Russia?
Western institutions like banks, like lawyers, like law firms, trusts, and whatever, these people actually create these schemes, and these people are not the main, but they are also culprits of the wrongdoings which happen in Russia, in Ukraine, and in other parts of Eastern Europe.